welcome back, friends. Today I have for you some fun Christmas crafts you can do with your kids using cans. We're going to start with two of these in a medium-sized one, I guess, a regular size and a small one, white paint, yellow paper, and some buttons, as well as green fabric, or you can use anything else like maybe a baby sock, a ribbon, googly eyes, scissors, a paintbrush, and the hot glue. We're going to start by painting the cans white. I am using Waverly Chalkman in the white, and it has great coverage. So I only did one coat, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other one. Then I'm going to set them aside in front of a fan so they can dry really quickly. Then once dry, we are going to join them together, and we're just going to use a little bit of hot glue on the small one, and we're just going to place it right on top, just like that. Now it's time to add the nice hat to what will be a snowman. So we're going to open up the green fabric, and we're just going to cut off a piece so that we can have it tall enough so that we can go around it as well as scrunch it at the top. We're going to start in the center, and then we're going to wrap it around using hot glue, just like that. Again, if you don't have fabric, you can use maybe like a sock, like a kid's sock would work really well. Once attached, we're going to take the ribbon. Now, I wanted the snowman to be colorful, but you can use any color combinations you want. I'm going to tie it and then just make a simple bow and cut off any excess fabric from the top. That's what it should look like. We're going to add the googly eyes. These are medium-sized ones. We're just going to add them, of course, to the top. Then we're going to add a carrot nose using the yellow paper. And then with the permanent marker, we are going to draw like little buttons or little dots so that we can give the snowman a nice smiley face. You can skip this part if you want, but I wanted to add the face. All right, so now we are going to add the buttons. I'm just going to pick colors that complement the little ribbon at the top of the hat, and then we're going to hot glue them in place, and that's it. What a fun way to use these cans. I love the way this one turned out. It's one of my favorites, but what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Christmas craft, we're going to take another one of the tin cans in the regular size. We're going to take green paint and some red fabric. You can also use red paper if you have that instead. We're going to use yellow paper, and we're going to use black paper as well. These are construction paper. We're going to use more of those buttons, just one on this one in the yellow tone. We're going to use a paintbrush, the scissors, and the hot glue. First thing we want to do is paint the can, of course. Now, this is not Waverly Chalkman, so it does not have the same coverage. So I did have to do 3 coats on this one. And then, of course, I place it to the side to dry. Now, while that's dry, I'm going to cut off the piece of fabric. And we're going to cut off a piece that's maybe about 1.5 inches, give or take. And then we just want it to be long enough so that it can wrap around the can. Then we're going to cut on one side in just triangle shapes. This is because we're making a cute little like pencil holder, or it could also be a vase where you can put flowers, or you can use it to put paintbrushes or markers, whatever you want. All right, we are going to cut off a piece of the black paper. This is just going to be about 1/2 inch, give or take. And then a square of the yellow paper. We're going to cut a square inside the square so that we can create a buckle. This is going to be an elf design. All right, so now that the paint is dry, we are going to start placing the red portion. And we want to add it to the top. And we just want to leave just a little bit of the green showing on top, just like that, just to make it nice and cute. And then we're going to wrap around the remaining all the way around, cutting off any excess. All right, and this is what it should be looking like. How adorable. All right, we're going to add the belt around it. So just kind of place it and start in the center in the front, and then work your way to the back, securing it with hot glue and cutting off the excess once again. Again, this is going to be the belt, so we do want to add that belt buckle to the front. So once everything is cut, we are just going to place the belt buckle, just kind of dry fit it first, and then kind of hold it in place and then just add the glue. You can also use white glue. I think it'll work, but the hot glue works really fast. But just be careful if you're using it with the little ones. Maybe you can do the adding of the glue part. All right, we're going to add the button. This is the last thing we're going to do, and just place it right there at the bottom. And how adorable is this? This will make a great little treat bag too if you want to fill it with candies. Whatever you want, I think the possibilities are endless. I love the colors. But what do you think of this one? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Christmas craft, we're going to take another one of those regular size tin cans. And we are also going to use some black paper. This is stock paper, but you can use construction paper. I'm going to use one of these bowls just to create a circular shape, and just make sure you pick something that's around 8 inches. We're going to use some embellishments like a flower and some greenery. We're going to use Christmassy ribbon, and we're going to use our scissors. We're going to use the scissors and black paint. I'm using Waverly chalk pen in the ink, and I'm also going to use the hot glue. All right, again, we're just going to paint the can first. Again, this is Waverly chalk pen. It has great coverage, so I'm only going to do 1 coat. Actually, no, I think I did 1 and maybe like a half. Just fit, wherever I needed it. Put it to the side to dry, and we're going to trace that bowl onto the black stock paper, and then we are just going to cut it. Now that the can is dry, we just want to hot glue it to the center of the circle because we are creating a Frosty the Snowman hat. So we just want to find the top or the center. Now I did forget to paint the top. I completely forgot to do that. So I'm going to do that at the end. I added hot glue to the rim, and we're just going to place it right there in the center. Just like that. We're going to add the ribbon around it. So we're just going to start what will be the back of the hat. Wrap it around and secure it with a little bit more hot glue. Once the ribbon is in place, then you want to add whatever embellishments you want. Or you can keep it like this. It does not matter. I decided to add the poinsettia first, and then I'm just going to add the frosted greenery picks, 1 on each side, and the hot glue works really well for this. If you have little kiddos, you can also make a bow, or you can make whatever you want. It's a frosty hat. Have fun with it. All right, so here we are. We're just going to paint that top, and again, 1 coat was sufficient. But I love the way this turned out. Oh my goodness, what a great little centerpiece you can do. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. I have another video here for you with tons more of Christmas crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have fun crafting.